No, I've only figured out today. I was under a little bit of pressure trying to get loads out. That it's not very comfortable to use the phone, make videos or do Snapchats. Because I'm not set up on that like I am on John Deere. And the steering's on the opposite side, which is hard to get used to. But what's the matter? I'm going home now. Vicky rang me, she's off, so I don't have to panic going home. And she said, "Oh, what time will you be home at?" I said, "Listen, bitch, don't worry about what time I'm getting home at. You just worry about making a lovely, delicious dinner and make sure that it's on the table, on time, and most of all, like I said, delicious. Or I'll fuck you out in the ear, on your ear, and you can bring them fucking kids with you." I'm only messing. Safe cost code, look for a safe code. Well, go home to baby. What was it? 2 hours, 13 minutes to get home. Didn't stop once. The things I'll do to see my family. I love them so much.
Hi, Dad.
Oh yeah.
When did you come home?
I'm home about 10 minutes. What are you doing?
Talking to my best friend Elme. Elme, I'm giving you a shout out. Okay.
Tell you, kids live the dream now. Absolute dream. Don't you?
Yes, and I'll see ya.
Vicky,
Yeah.
dinner's fairly on point. Little bit late. I was just saying to everyone that you were very lucky. I could slap you around if you didn't have it ready in time.
Shut up, will you? You wouldn't even lay a finger. You wouldn't even touch a hair on my head. What are you on?
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. Lads, I'm not. It's always a busy evening here. But Vicky came down to the office and she says, "Are you not going to come down and sit with me for a while?" And I go, "Yes, I am, because I love you so much." And I come down and I sit beside her, and she's picking what we're watching on TV, and that's fine. And we watched it last night, and she fell asleep. She makes me watch it, then falls asleep 10 minutes into it. But she's not on social media. She's not on anything like that. But sometimes I catch her looking at Done Deal and stuff. And it'd be fine if she was looking at cars or something like that. Tell her what you were looking at tonight now.
Dogs and antiques.
Are you in the market for dogs or antiques?
Well, I could be for antiques, but not for dogs. But you can't get any anyway. There is literally no dogs on Dundee. There's no animals coming up. Did you know that?
Why would you want them? No need for a dog.
What?
What are you looking for?
I was thinking of getting us a parrot.
Fuck, who do you want a parrot?
A parrot?
Fuck off with your parrots.
Why?
Because I walk into your house sometimes and all you can hear is the birds chirping and screaming and
I know, I'm
shouting
only
and
messing
fighting.
with you. There's a lovely tarantula for sale in Dublin, only we can't travel to Dublin because we're in level 5 lockdown.
I'm sure if you went to Dublin, you'd come home with a tarantula.
No, I'm messing with you. Sure, if I came home with that, you would leave. You'd leave the
I
house.
would. I'd move in with my mother again. I'd happily move in with my mammy again.
I know you'd love that, wouldn't you?
I would.
Oh.
I would. So don't think if you fuck me out of the house, I'd cry a river at. It'd be like a holiday for a few days.
No, it wouldn't.
It would.
Because you'd be so lonely.
Vicky, I spent all day on my own.
Exactly, you'd be so lonely.
What are you looking at now?
You eating again?
Again, I had my dinner. And I'm having a rice cake.
Good.
To the makers of rice cakes, thanks for nothing.
Well, they're nice ones. They're the yogurt covered.
They're rotten.
But you're eating them.
It's because I'm hungry.
Get
I feel
banana.
I need something.
Get banana. There's oranges.
Wouldn't it? I need to
grapes,
do something. If
pineapple.
I feel like pulling the belly out of myself.
Pineapple, David.
My phone. What are you looking at?
I'm just texting somebody. Friend.
Go on. Is that a nice smell?
Sorry? Did you fart?
Yep.
Lord. would you have any not hairs in your nostrils, would you?
Vicky, come on now. Try and relax here.
By farting in my face.
Not in your face.
Well, my head is...
Your face was in the vicinity and it needed to come out. It just happened.
You should have held on to it. Like most gentlemen.
The drive up this morning was worse than yesterday morning. Roads are wet and slippy. Oh no, let's just turn on my super silent wipers. There's a main road just at the bottom of this wood, so it's very open. I needed a piss. Car pass, I think they got a good fucking look at my masterpiece. So that's one man heading wherever he's going, feeling quite inadequate. And if it was a woman, well, she should have been watching the road, because you know the way they drive. Let's see what's going on. Who's this? Oh, all done up. Oh, it's timber lorry. All transport. Dolly trailer. No fucking trainee trailers there. Double bay stakes. Not too high because she'd go to the bollocks. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with trying to get through my messages. I try to skip through the fucking bullshit and get to the ones that, you know, matter. And God, there's a lot of anxious people out there, a lot of stressed out people out there. And look, I don't know the answer to any of your problems. I barely know the answer to mine. Everyone has a list, has an endless list, not just a list as long as your arm, an endless list of stuff that we could all be anxious about. But I do know that there is no amount of anxiety that is going to make a fucking difference to the outcome of anything or what will happen. So try your best to chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Relax. Relax. Before I got my lunch, I filled the machine with diesel and gave her a greasing, so I'm all set for the rest of the afternoon. Got a grand lunch, simple old lunch, a little bit of bread, a little bit of butter, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of ham, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of salad, cup of tea. Grand, not bother on it. Done deal, don't sell dogs anymore because people were robbing dogs. What would anyone do with an old dog? There's a Citroen Berlingo going up the road, white colour coded bumpers back and front, mud guards dragging the ground, and a normal set of valleys. It's like how Father Dunn used to say, you won't get the cat out of the house by stabbing your dog in the neck with a penknife. You wouldn't even know I was here, boys. You wouldn't even know I was fucking here. Vicky's watching her favourite thing on TV now. It's, what's it called?
It's Gordon Ramsay and Gino and Freddy.
No, I have to say I do like it, but I hate watching it because it makes me want to go for a meal. I want to go for food, I want to go eat.
I want to go for dinner.
So would I.
So miss going for dinner.
I love a big steak.
Don't be depressing me.
There's a pro trainer going out. A nice sexy load. Fair play to him. I'm going in here now. I'm gonna blow me load blow me nose before I go in. You know, I don't want to be spreading COVID all over the place. I don't have COVID. It's syphilis. Oh look, it's a Grannon's lorry. Has to be Ronan. Jeez, they're bound to be buying him a new lorry. I'd say I'm going to get him a 770. We're socially distancing. We're having some food. Now sausage roll. See that? The word on the street is they're going to buy him a new lorry. I think they should buy him a 770. He said he'd settle for what, 650?
650 though, yeah.
650. Not really good enough.
770.
Sure. Hot cool company do you work for? That's what about 7 people are after saying because of the, you know, the. When I'm there, it's not a company. It's just my shit. You know, yesterday I heard the most ridiculous saying that I've ever heard in my entire adult life. In fact, maybe I did hear it, but I thought it was a joke and I just never put any mass in it. But the saying goes like this: patience is a virtue, have it if you can, seldom in a woman, never in a man. I know. All the men in unison laughing at the screen right now. Like, I'm so skilled in the linguistics of women at this stage. I can understand what they say when they say it, even though they don't say it. So when your lady friend or wife says to you, you know, can you, will you, if you get a chance later, will you, whatever that thing she asks you to do is, that means do that this very second. I want to see the back of your head walking away from me to do that job, or we're going to have a row later. Or I'm just going to have a strop and do it myself, and then later say, I couldn't be waiting for you to do it all day. I had to do it now. Come on. Pain. Look. I'm essential hat. Anyone that's anyone at the timber is wearing one of them. See that? That's the fucking job. I Kenneth knows how to hire the good boys. All loaded and ready to go. I made this place my fucking bitch. Of course I did. No better man. Now I just have to wait for the lorry, drive up on the back of it, and it's off to fucking Galway. And I'm following it. I miss my John Deere. No, that's a grand machine. I'll fucking bother on it. It's not my machine. Sure, look, you have to call in the heavy guys for the tricky work. What do you do? Hope you're enjoying my machine, Mark. Little brother Mark. I hope when I go back that it's exactly how I left it. Spotless inside. All beautiful. Because if it's not, I'll put your head through a fucking wall. As you can see, I'm getting pretty wet here now. Not down in my panties, but standing out in the rain. I'm waiting for the lorry. He's coming this way. He's going to be coming along that road. And I just want to make sure when he stops that nobody runs into him. Because it's a bit foggy, look. I'm trying to be safe. But I'm also getting wet. As I said, not in my panties. Just here. Wonder does Greg miss me? I'd say Greg hates not working with me. Fall apart without me. Just can't be everywhere. But I have to try. To be everywhere. Oh! That's Ronan and Colin Hogan. Trainee cowboys. Not going too bad either. The young lad after jumping in the air and all. You're great young lads. I'm gonna send you some stuff now because I couldn't have you going around that grassman stuff. That's not right, is it? No. Turn a hand. Come on, put your back into it. Come on, give it to her. That's the job. That's it. Jesus, you're a hardy chap. That's it. There she goes. And there I go. Home. Great to see chaps showing interest, isn't it? Gareth's just showing me the wood. We put the tracks on the forwarder out there this morning. Now Gareth's giving me my orders for the day. He's like, you better fucking get out quick. We'll get Boo up the hole. In the hole. Now Gareth has given me my orders. It's time to build a couple of bridges and start horsing out timber. I mean fucking horsing it out in the beautiful county of Galway. Where men are men and sheep are anxious. Very anxious. Better not pull up too quick or Gareth will run into the back of me. Going home. Mad to go home. What would they do if they didn't have me? Like, you know, I always have to just push it on, and I'd always be worrying about the bottom line and trying to make as much money as possible for the boys. Because fucking back. Carrying the fucking bastards. So I've just walked in the door and Vicky has informed me of all the mischief that this little one has been into today. Pulled out the contents of the drawer 2 or 3 times. She pulled down the curtain. What else she did, Vic?
Just into everything.
Just into everything. What are we going to do about you? Oh, you're tired!
Yeah.
Good! Good news! Vicky, if you knew what she was after whispering in my ear, right, so I'd tell you, you know it was Thursday night.
Stop.
No, She said that I have to watch an episode of The Crown. So I'll watch it. I will watch her her
You love
English
watching
thing.
this.
Oh, I love it. It's my favourite program in the whole world.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
But look, sure, if it gets me to jump